business cycle. So technology and crypto are driven by liquidity cycles, real assets, value stocks, commodities. They're all just the business cycle. And the business cycle's going up now. So these things have been playing catch up. They were dogs. Now, as the economy starts re-strengthening, these will do well. And so everyone got left behind because they didn't do anything last year. And now they should do really well. And they should do really well in macro summer, macro fall. So they should just keep doing well over time. They'll have periods where they'll outperform what tech did, because tech, went off to the races to start with. So I think it's very consistent. And bond yields are just a function of that too. If the economy's strengthening, then bond yields tend to rise somewhat. But the Fed can't let them rise too much because the Treasury needs to refinance all its debts. And we've got this massive debt payments coming up. When the business cycle picks up, yields always rise. They're always the same with commodities. Commodities lead the inflation cycle, but 63% of all inflation is the super lagged owner's equivalent rents.
Raoul Pal believes that two digital asset subsectors could suffer absurd valuations when the market reaches the crypto summer phase of the current cycle. During the cryptocurrency summer, AI-linked altcoin projects and real-world tokenized assets could go parabolic. A crypto summer usually means rising prices and increased trading volume. But crypto summer and fall will be confusing because everything will have a narrative, and you will be caught up in the euphoria. This is where meme pricing gets really ridiculous, where unproven narratives like AI and RWA result in stupid valuations. Ethereum could outperform Bitcoin during this time, and Solana could outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. Crypto summer is usually the beginning of the alt season, which fills with bubbles in the fall. This is where Ethereum builds and begins to outperform Bitcoin. This is when Solana accelerates its outperformance against Bitcoin and Ethereum. Although the macro investor has an optimistic view of crypto markets, he warns that digital assets will not move in a straight line towards new all-time highs. We will also see two more nasty corrections due to excessive leverage. The banana zone is approaching. Cryptocurrencies are approaching the banana zone, a period where Bitcoin and altcoins witness parabolic rallies en route to higher highs. According to Raoul Pal, these coins have a higher chance to give 100x or even more ROI after Solana. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the rest of the market.
This is the banana zone. So what happens at about this point in time, what we call crypto summer, we have this little shuffle around the all-time highs, and then everything just goes bananas. So I don't care whether this is tomorrow or in a month's time, because to Phil's point, the number about to go up. And don't overcomplicate it. Everyone will overcomplicate this. They'll be looking at weekly charts, daily charts, hourly charts, tick chart. Just forget it. You should have a year plus to make a lot of money. This crypto market is the biggest gift retail investors have ever been given. Yeah. Active wallets in crypto.com measure this, versus the, active IP addresses of the internet. And I always thought, well, this is a network adoption model, the same kind of thing. It's an adoption of a technology. And I wonder what they look like. And I put them over each other. And what we found was that, obviously, because the internet was the rails that already exists, the adoption of a new technology that uses those rails is faster. And it's actually twice the speed of the internet. So if you can get your heads around how big the internet was for all of us, this is happening at twice the speed. It's driven the fastest appreciating asset of all time. The compounded annual returns of, let's say, Bitcoin is about 150% a year, even with 80% drawdowns 4 times in the middle of it.
With cryptocurrency values falling and Bitcoin down 13% from a month ago, Paul predicts a rally during crypto summer. A month earlier, the cryptocurrency market was showing significantly higher valuations, which he said could simply be a pause. Once the market is refreshed, a period he calls the banana zone will begin. paving the way for total madness toward the end of the year and into 2025. He associates these phenomena with the summer and fall of cryptocurrencies. He advises us to consider this pause as the last days of spring. Paul warned that the current slowdown is not over. He mentioned, "We will also see 2 more nasty corrections due to excess debt," and emphasized that challenges remain. Despite these planned corrections, Paul remains optimistic, proclaiming that the banana zone is coming and asking for patience. In the rapidly evolving digital finance landscape, cryptocurrency wallet security has become the cornerstone of individual and institutional asset management. As cryptocurrencies continue to gain popularity, wallets containing these digital assets are under constant threat from sophisticated hackers and cybercriminals. In recent years, there have been significant security breaches that have resulted in substantial financial losses, highlighting the critical need to improve security measures. In today's digital age, the security of crypto wallets is more crucial than ever. As the primary interference for managing and storing cryptocurrencies, wallets must provide robust protection against various cyber threats. The future of crypto wallet security is bright, with innovative solutions on the horizon set to significantly improve the way we protect digital assets. From quantum-resistant encryption to advanced biometric authentication and AI-based threat detection, these developments promise to make crypto wallets more secure, easier to use, and resilient against emerging threats. As the digital asset space continues to evolve, it will be crucial for users and developers to stay abreast of these advancements to ensure that the revolutionary potential of cryptocurrencies can be realized safely and reliably. Paul revealed that his 2 biggest trades, equally weighted, are WIF and Bonk, and that he has been investing in them for some time. He still holds Dogecoin because he believes Elon Musk will probably end up doing something with Doge. Other than that, he doesn't have any additional investment. He focuses on comparing charts to each other, such as Bonk versus other meme coins. He admits to having difficulty with the direction of the Bonk and WIF chart, which is why he avoids very early investments. He doesn't have time to embark on pump and dump projects to figure out what might move. Paul explained that what is happening is just speculation. Whether cultural memes will become important, I don't care, buddy, as long as everyone knows it's like betting on raindrops on a window. Paul also sees it as a way to test what could happen. Paul added that these things still have value. Dogecoin has a proven track record, as does Shiba Inu. These 2 or 3 will persist, and this meme will continue to create additional value. Although he doesn't know what will ultimately create value, Paul doesn't believe everything will go back to zero. Speaking of the next ETF that could launch, if the space stays true to form, Dogecoin should be the next ETF. So, if you are 25 years old, you have no chance of buying a house, the S&P is too expensive for you to buy it, you can't. This is your chance. You can win 100x, 1,000x, 10,000x. We've seen them all in the last few months. And of course, that will attract people, and it is rational behavior because they have no way out. So, even completing your Bitcoin example, going from 60,000 to 1 million, that's 14x. So they have to take risks. We are moving toward a world where we will have equity in the things that are culturally important to us. In a world where AI is replacing jobs, this is the future. You can't see it yet because it's super speculative and it's very early. But what we do is create small, mini symbolic economy groups around ideas, memes, and culture. We symbolize culture, and it's a moment that people remember, just like they remember NFTs from last cycle. Ultimately, NFTs will be every ticket, every contract. But it was the beginning. It was art.